Thank you so much for sticking with us here on NBC 23. You guys, it's that time. Tax season is coming to an end. And luckily, we have Daisy Villarreal back with us this morning to keep us on the loop on advice, tips, and of course, that deadline to keep in mind for tax season. Thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you so much for having me back, Ashley. And yes, you're right. Tax season is coming to an end. So April 15th is the day.
Okay.
And even if you're a seasoned filer, if it's the first time filing, it's very, very important that you know that day.
Right.
What happens there? If we don't file April 15th, you can, start getting penalties, 5% per month.
Oh.
Yeah. So we want to make sure we file on time. And the other thing, there's a lot of people that qualify for different credits that are out there, the education credit, the earned income credit, and we don't know about it. So a lot of people are like, you know what, I'm not going to get anything back.
Yeah.
Who cares? I don't have any children. Well, guess what? There are credits out there for you, so we need to make sure we file our taxes.
Okay, what are some tips? I know that like you said, that deadline is coming up on the 15th. So this is basically the last week in a file. If they're looking to start filing that already, maybe what are some things to keep in mind?
Yeah, so you want to make sure you get all of your paperwork ready. One of the things is your birth certificate, social securities, IDs, all of your tax filing forms, W-2s, 1099s if you're self-employed. Make sure you have your profit and loss ready for your tax preparer, and just do it on time, Ashley, because why would you want to be paying a 5% per month? We're already here telling you guys, so come on, we need to go file our taxes, and plus it's already a duty we're supposed to do, and you don't want to be missing out on any of these credits if you qualify for them. Okay,
what about those people that maybe don't have the previous year's W-2s, maybe they haven't received, or maybe they lost the one for this year? What would you advise in that situation?
So in that situation, we can always ask the IRS for our transcripts, and they have, irs.com. You go there and they'll have the IRS numbers. We do have an office here in our Harlingen, like in our county. You go to Harlingen and our office is there. So you can go there, you can just request your transcripts. One of the things you want to make sure when you go, so you don't waste your time, is you ask them to give you your transcripts with your employer's full EIN. Because then you can go file, and if we don't have the employer's EIN, then we cannot file your taxes. But that's something you can totally do.
Okay, another thing for students filing, if they're not employed but they are students, they are attending university, are they still able to maybe get a return?
So you have to work in order for you to qualify for a return. And if they're not working, there has to be someone that's taking care of them. In that case, you're like, my child is already 18, then I can't file them, and that is not true. You can file them up to the age of 26, and if they're going to school, then you get a reimbursement for the laptops, for books, and things like that. So that's very important, and I'm glad you touched that topic, because a lot of parents, they're thinking they're 18, we can no longer file them, but that is not true. If you're taking care of your child at least 50% of, rent, food, and things, then for sure you can claim them as your dependent and get those credits back.
Yeah, I had no idea that you can make one of your children a dependent until the age of 26. So that's amazing and good thing to know. And another thing, those people that are now seeing that return come in through direct deposit, or maybe they're expecting it in the next coming days, what are some tips that you would recommend to invest that money to make sure it lasts longer than just blowing it off on things that maybe are not so necessary?
Yeah, so I totally recommend to invest in real estate. Maybe you don't own a home right now, maybe you're renting. So that would be a great advice, Ashley, to just start looking into maybe being a first-time home buyer or investing in real estate. One of the things that people don't know about our counties, Cameron County, Hidalgo County, there's a lot of down payment assistance programs that people will get into homes with $3,000, $4,000, and people really look at buying your first home as something just out of this world. Like, we can't afford it. We don't have the money. I don't have the credit. That's like the biggest thing. Like who told you don't have the credit? Like, there's people that have a 580 credit score and they're able to get themselves into their new home. So for sure we can help out with that. And I'm sure there's a lot of, tax offices out there and realtors that are ready to help the community, and that we're here to just answer any question and just be a resource for everyone.
Right, well, that's exciting, and another thing to look forward to into filing your tax season, and maybe motivate you to do that already.
Yes.
Where can people find you, keep updated with everything that you're offering, social media, offices? Where are you located?
Okay, so I'm located in Brownsville, and my office is in 2290 Central Boulevard. If you go to Instagram, I'm Daisy Health Insurance. If you go to Facebook, I'm Daisy Villarreal. And then if you have any questions, you might not be my customer, and you just have a question, you can call my office at 956-641-4042. That way we're able to answer any of these questions. Because I know this is pretty fast.
Yeah.
And even right now, just with the education credit, like people do not know that they can claim their children up to age 26. And this is what we're here for. We love being a resource. We thank you guys for having us out here, and anything that we can do to help out.
Right, and right before we let you go, are you available this weekend for those people that maybe have a busy work weekend
Yes.
and are looking to file right before the deadline?
Yeah, so this is a weekend where I work Saturday and Sunday,
perfect.
and we're out there. So just give us a call at 956-641-4042 if you need to file or you need to schedule an appointment. And we do something, Ashley, which is a free quote.
Okay.
So we can always quote you for free, and you can always just, make sure you're getting the right credits, because a lot of people do these free apps online and they're not looking at their education credit, at the earned income credit, and that's what we
Right.
do.